welcome to the morning roast. I'm, of course, Sugar Chris. And with me is, of course, Mr. Sam.
We're back.
And I've got Oden with me. How you doing, fella?
I'm doing well, man. It's been a minute.
Oh, it's been a long minute.
I like your headline, man. I didn't see that before. You did it. You got me to stream again.
Yeah. Every time I think I'm out, I get pulled back in.
It's because you don't really want to be out.
It's that, and you're just such a good host, Chris.
No.
That's how it is.
I don't want to be a good host. I'm a terrible host. I need to stop.
I'm sure there's some alien somewhere that would disagree.
Let's see. We got Soul in the chat saying, welcome to the Noon Roast, the show that has been reborn at long last. I also feel reborn after last weekend, and we'll talk Elysian Fields Reborn. Ready for rebirth. Chris, chat? Hello, Soul.
What's up, Soul?
Who else we got?
What up?
Let's see. We have Marinus. Hail, Marinus.
We got the Art and Times of Jay Ryan is here as well.
Oh, that dang Jay Ryan. Hope everybody's doing well. I fixed a little bit of my little back area here, if you can see. I actually put things on the shelves.
Oh, you actually put books up?
You can't see it real well because of the quality, but I got a bunch of my old games there, and just various stuff. The original Game Boy that I had and everything. I got some of the old consoles too over there. I also bought like a whole big long box of comics. Graphic novels, Sim.
Interesting.
I went down to DC for a con.
Yeah, I'm only marginally offended, Chris, because like I've definitely told you that I'm from that Northern Virginia area like multiple times.
Well, I was thinking DC, and I was like, well, I don't know anybody that lives in DC.
Yeah, like where I'm at is like under an hour away from DC. Like I drive into Belvoir, which is like maybe 15 minutes away from DC 2 times a week. For work.
Ugh.
So all you needed to do, Chris, that's all you needed to do is be like, yo.
I didn't even know fully I was even going until not long out from it, a couple weeks, or 2-3 weeks out because of my scheduling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I don't know if I'm going back either.
Awesome Con is a fun time, but it really just depends on like who all is there too. Like
it was I guess it was a nice con. It was 3 floors. That was cool.
Yeah.
You know, it was pretty big. It was like plenty of activities and stuff, but that traffic, ooh, that alone turned me off to it. Just the DC.
Oh, dude, you take the metro places, friend. You take the metro places. That's how you get around DC.
Well, we just drove in and then parked, and then we never went anywhere except to the con.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, as someone that used to do travel in the district pretty frequently, you find a place in like Northern Virginia to park, like at a mall that's got a metro stop at it, and then you metro in. So that way you don't have to worry about that.
Like people were just like parked in the road, and there was like just people constantly cutting in, and there was no room to cut in, and they were just doing illegal stuff, illegal traffic stuff all the time, and then yelling at each other and honking and carrying on. Ugh. Wild. Let's see.
You don't go often into the city, do you?
No, I don't want to. I don't like it. The attitude of people there is very different.
Of course.
Let's see. JR says he missed the hillbilly. You hush up. I'll stay.
You've been back for all of 10 seconds, and the insults are coming.
I'll accept hillbilly, but not twink. I'm a manly man, damn it. Miss you guys. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where we go straight to killing dinosaurs. What?
They're talking about Horizon Zero Dawn.
Never played it. Didn't interest me. Most mainstream games don't really, to be fair to me. Oh, look, he says, I like Sim as well.
Thank you.
I didn't see anything about Oden, though, Jay Ryan. You don't like Oden?
I mean, that's fair. I don't like me much. That's good.
I like Oden. He sends me memes. Let's see.
I do send some pretty good history memes. That's certainly a highlight.
What's Soul say here? By the way, I hope that everybody who likes the Netflix Devil May Cry show chokes whenever they complain about the downfall of entertainment as their accomplices. Strong.
I don't even want to watch it. I heard that they made all the monsters into trying to be like, sympathy for the devil type of thing. That poor little monster has a family there, and how dare you want to kill it?
As someone who has watched the show, and I do not have near the negative response that a lot of people do. I think that the ending pretty much fucking ruined it, though. There being sympathetic demons and stuff has been a part of Devil May Cry for a while. There are characters who are very much like Sparta, and they are different. And they had this in the old anime. It's been toyed with in the games. Trish is literally a demon created by Mundus to try and ensnare Dante, and she turncoats. So I'm not against it. I do think that going full on, we're going to turn this into a commentary on GWAT was incredibly shitty. And the ending genuinely made me fucking cringe. But I honestly didn't hate it as much as most people do. I was really good with it up until the last 30 seconds, and then it soured the experience.
So in overall, it sucks.
I have no opinions because I haven't played Devil May Cry since the second one, and the only thing I seen a clip, and it was America attacking the devils.
Yeah, that's literally the last that's literally the last minute of the show, and I was just like, you guys, if you hadn't done this, it would have been fine. There were going to be people who complained about certain things, sure. But if you hadn't done this, it would have been fine.
Yeah, but that was the reason they did it.
Well, I seen somebody put the America Fuck Yeah song over.
Yeah, it was American Idiot by Green Day. It was the most fucking obnoxiously.
That's terrible. I hate
it was the most obnoxiously fucking done. There's we did this whole thing was fine. I was fine with all of it. I thought Dante was handled the way he should have. Anyone who's trying to say, "Oh, he acts stupid" or this, that, the other, is please go fucking play any game past Devil May Cry 3, which kind of served as a soft reboot of the franchise. And
that's the thing. We all stopped playing at 3.
3 is fantastic. 3 is the best of is the best game outside of 5. 5 was an achievement, but I've beaten every single one of these games on every difficulty outside of Hell or Hell because I'm not that much of a fucking psychopath. I can't do it. But 3 is the defining game. That is the game that really brought life to the franchise. The first game was kind of a accidental success. They repurposed a Resident Evil game into something else. The second game we don't talk about. It's very mediocre. And then Dante's Awakening is the shit. That's where Devil May Cry really becomes Devil May Cry. Ugh. Art in Times of J. Ryan just was like, how much do you love DMC4 and Nero, though? I only play DMC4 Special Edition, and I only play as Virgil because that's like it's more Virgil gameplay. I disagree. I thought that Lady was overwritten. That's one of the critiques I had, but I felt like fucking Dante's dialogue has always been pretty fucking cringy. He speaks in nothing but one-liners. There's like actively a taunt mechanic built into the game. Like I didn't care about that. Like to me, that's always been a part of the Devil May Cry franchise. It's been heavily leaned into ever since 3 moving forward.
Don't know. I like the first one.
First game's fun.
That's all my opinion on it.
Yep.
Let's see. Chris is just yeah, Pale Rider. I see you're here, and you're already giving me hell. My face looks swollen. Yeah, another reason I didn't want to do these live streams. I don't have teeth in my top mouth. So that's why another reason why I've been holding off on, well, not live streams, any YouTube content there. Let's see. Skeletor didn't hold up since the 80s. Is in no universe acceptable, says Soul.
One line of dialogue. It wasn't that big of a deal. It happens at like the very beginning of the show. Most of his other dialogue was pretty damn spot on. I loved how I thought Johnny Young Bosch did a solid job as Dante. I did think that it was fucking weird that they didn't with as big of a fan as Adi Shankar says he is of Devil May Cry. No idea why he didn't just bring in like the traditional voice actors that like have voiced all the characters since 3, because the voice of Dante, what's his name? God damn it, this is gonna kill me. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about it.
Nope. I don't know what he's going to. Wish I could help.
Yep, I don't know nothing about
Ruben Langdon. Ruben Langdon should have just he's been voicing Dante since Dante's Awakening. He voiced him for the English dub of the old, I think it was 2003 anime that they did. Like he is Dante. I don't know why they didn't have it, but I thought Johnny Young Bosch did a solid enough job.
You're talking about this series by Madhouse.
Yes.
With that little girl there.
Yeah. Yeah, Dante, flock off, Featherface. He's not exactly an eloquent guy. Exactly.
Hey, there's Ollie. He says, kick Chris. Well, I mean, I got to go with what the chat says. Bye, everybody. If only I could use that excuse. And then Soul says, it was a big deal to me, Oden, as was the toothless piano cover version of Devils Never Cry, one of the best video game songs. I don't deal well with insults of this magnitude.
Oh, I mean, that's your right to do so.
Of course, that sucks. New game placement sucks. Yeah, the dentist said my teeth on top were so broken and damaged that I just had to yank them all. So they did it all at once. And it was quite painful. It's still.
You're not getting them replaced?
Well, yeah. I'm going to get dentures or whatever put in. But I got to go like 2 months without teeth.
Mm.
And then they do the impressions and all that. Because I could have got like a set of dentures in right away, but it would have cost me like an extra $1,000. I'll just go without. I don't really feel like spending money more than I already am. I'm already going to be paying a couple thousand.
For what?
For getting all this work done. Right.
You mean an extra 1,000? Got it.
Yeah, I'd be paying an extra 1,000 on top of the 2,000.
Yeah, I get it.
Let's see. Why? I had to make room for more. Johnny! Gosh dang it! Such profanity.
Wow.
We've been back for like 5 minutes.
Disgusting.
Oh boy.
That's degenerate. We got Katie. Zach, Sweet Caroline. Hey, question chat. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm sure you do find it funny, Pale Rider. I'm moving on. Moving on. Let's go to Elysian Fields. Go on Kickstarter, everybody.
Yeah.
So what's the deal here, Oden?
Okay. So the deal here is, all right. So when I started doing indie comics back in 2020, I started off with the series called Elysian Fields, and we funded a issue called Issue Zero. And that's actually how I met most of the people that are in the chat here today, was promoting the Zero issue and everything like that. And I had some initial success. And then I tried to do Elysian Fields Pyramid Gambit, its follow-up, and that kind of fell on its face. And so I kind of let it lay and, die for a bit. Like every now and again, I try to do something with it because I really enjoyed the premise, and it was something that I've always wanted to do. It was my first comic for a reason. But I'd kind of, given up on it and was focusing on other things. But about a year and a half ago, I had some people asking me about, what the future of this series was, and I didn't have an answer for them. I didn't think that there was interest. So I started looking into it, and it turns out that there was quite a bit of interest. I had posted the original series up on Webtoon, and it had gotten almost 5,000 reads, 100 subscribers with an average viewer rating of 9.78 out of 10. So clearly there was something there. And so I decided to, go back and reboot. Like I wanted to go and apply everything that I've learned in these 5 years to making this the comic it could be. And so I found a new art team. I completely revamped the script for the Zero issue and started rebuilding. And the result's been pretty incredible. So when it comes down to what is Elysian Fields, at its base level, it's Mortal Kombat with heroes of mythology. The series starts off and you have Achilles fighting his final battle at Troy. He dies, he goes to the underworld, and he gets to experience peace, reunites with Patroclus. He does all of this for about 30 seconds before he's ripped away and brought to this arena where he's fighting alongside heroes like Heracles and Hippolyta, who's a queen of the Amazons. And they're fighting against heroes from completely different mythological pantheons. And they're doing this for Hades so that he can try and regain his dominion over the underworld. And so that's what Elysian Fields is. It's just a crazy, fun spectacle with pitting heroes against one another in the ultimate nerdy fashion of, we're not doing superheroes. We're doing like classical mythology. So, when Achilles shows up to this arena, as you're seeing on the pages that are on this campaign, you've got Heracles and Hippolyta in the middle of fighting Gilgamesh and Enkidu from the Epic of Gilgamesh. So it's just been a blast to do, and I've gotten to work with some pretty incredible people, not just on the interior art side, but we have some absolutely fantastic variant covers as well. We've got a V. Ken Marion Andrew Dahlhaus variant, which has been very popular. We have a Von Randall and Robert Nugent variant, also pretty spectacular. And we have this I found this new guy named Zachary Pimentuan. We had do this this cover in the style of Supergiant Games' Hades series, because they had their second game full platform release here about 2 or 3 weeks ago. But yeah,
They're saying here. Let's see, we got Gray Wolf. Hello, hello.
Howdy.
Mom's Johnny, yeah. Johnny's never nice. The bathhouse lawn just got longer. They heard just shut up. Ew. I have not been to a bathhouse. Gosh dang it.
I like how that's the thing that you disagree with and not the mile line long for gum jobs.
Well, if I'm not obviously if I'm not at the bathhouse, then the rest of it's not true either. Stop helping them, Oden. What do we got here? Gosh dang it. Now I'm thrown off.
Chris, like I didn't even want to be here. Chris is the equivalent
today.
of Dante from Clerks. This isn't even my shift.
Oh my. Yeah, you got a lot of fancy covers to see.
Yep.
I'm sure Kickstarter will like that. They seem to like a lot of like covers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't. So Isaac, aren't you happy there is no Netflix version of Elysian Fields? So I honestly wouldn't mind, just so long as I have it in my contract that I get like the Oda treatment from One Piece, where I have like I have final say on all script and casting approval and everything like that. Like I wouldn't mind it. It'd certainly make sure I got rich and I could do this full time.
That's good. Let's see. Incredible, says Dave Ryan. Yes, Elysian Fields is incredible, and everyone should go check it out.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. The Sugar Chris story.
All right, let's play the trailer. Okay. So, since this only... Wait a minute, is that? There we go. Since this only takes place on when Achilles dies, then that means we're only going to see heroes from that time period and before then, right?
Because that's not how time works in the underworld, Sugar Chris.
Oh.
Now, generally speaking, you're going to be seeing people like it's swords and sandal, right? Like you're going to see people from different areas and different periods, but like we're not bringing in like gunfighters and shit like that because obviously that would pose a problem, right? But like you're going to be having people fighting from all sorts of different areas and time periods.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to bring America into the Hades with American media playing?
Yeah. Yes. Very certain.
You might be strong, Achilles, but are you stronger than an A10 Warthog? Let's see. What's this? Saying to Oden, good answer, but I'll still get you back for what you said earlier. I can wait. You'll have long forgotten.
About possibly talking about Devil May Douche. I'll have my vengeance. Oh goodness. So it's all good, man. People are allowed to like what they're allowed to like. And as I said, I was good with it until the last minute. And then I was like, I just firmly I remember I was literally screaming at the TV. I was like, no, don't do this. It was like the final moments of Revenge of the Sith with Obi-Wan there, just looking down. I was like, you're the chosen one. Like everything was fine. This would have been absolutely fine. And then you had to do that shit. Oh.
Yeah, I just seen the one clip where they did America. Fuck yeah.
It's literally them playing American Idiot, and it's gross. I was so mad.
The America fuck yeah fit really nice with that scene. I was like, hell yeah, go get him, America. Take out those demons, America. And now that I know it's American Idiot.
I think the other big problem, and it's one that I don't see a lot of people talking about, but I think it is probably even the most important reason why that scene is bullshit is if the American military could successfully invade the demon realm with just modern military, a modern military engagement force, then what the fuck is the point of Dante and Nero and all these other characters from the Devil May Cry universe as specialists?
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
True. Let's see.
No, it did. It reached the hype man stretch goal. It's already there.
Yeah, 3,561.
Yep.
Where is
So we've unlocked our first two stretch goals, obviously funding, and then
whoops.
And then getting the hype man sticker.
There it is.
The next one we have is we're upgrading the cover, the main cover of the book. So people who got the 0 issue, we hit everyone was able to get a beautiful holofoil cover of issue 0. So, and we did this lava style holofoil for it, which looked really good. And so we're doing that same lava style holofoil for the main cover of the book if we push past 4,000. 45, and then at 4,500 we have a really cool bookmark that gets unlocked by this awesome artist, Angel Incarnate, which is just great.
Oh, I thought Angel Incarnate was who was going to be on the bookmark, not who did.
No, it's that's the artist.
Okay. Let's see. My vengeance won't be swift or entertaining. Well, don't do it on my show then. We got to be entertaining here. Bristolian Dave says, all right, me babbers. Hey, Dave.
What up, man? It's been a minute.
We got Mr. Brink. Hello. Let's see. Soul says he can actually hold a grudge, but I also talk a lot of silly things in chat, so it's all good.
I'm aware.
I believe he's going to hold the grudge.
We'll see.
Got fancy original art.
Yeah, man, we have some great pieces. Hold on 1 second. I've got to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So you got plenty of options here, everybody, for all your historical Mortal Kombat needs. You got the fancy box over there on Elysian Fields. Look at that. And you got a shirt here. Oh, look, different shirts there. Yeah, he's really jacked it out. Although I'm sure Kickstarter's disappointed that he doesn't have like a Hippolyta nude cover or something.
They all like those nude covers. Either that or at least the free titty ones.
Yeah, they're really big on topless covers.
I just made one for my Kickstarter that I'm launching this week.
Or I don't know, maybe he could have made Achilles like a femboy or something. I don't know. I'm sure that would have reached a certain demographic. Wait, who's that in the top left? I'll have to ask him. Is that Hades? I assume. I'll have to ask him when he comes back. Let me see. Anything going on in the chat? Not yet. We'll see. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Yeah, it's good art. I like the concept. I always enjoy, mythology and history kind of being involved in books. And look at Heracles. He's cool. He's got his club. All right. But yeah, I got a whole big box of books, and I got a big pile over here sitting on my couch. Oh, there is one I got that you might. Here's Sim.
What?
Where is it? I found.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for you to tell me. Oh, that's cool. I have the original series. I didn't buy that at the hardcover.
Yeah, it was 50% off. The guy had a bunch
Good deal.
of graphic, like long boxes of graphic novels, and they were 50% off whatever the cover price was.
Good deal. I would have probably asked you to grab me one. That's 50% off. That's a good deal.
This was the only one of this.
And I'm back. I see that Sugar Chris got Deadly Duo, which is always a good choice.
I mean, I'm not a big Joker guy, but I'll give it a shot.
It doesn't matter. Silvestri did a stand-up job with that book. Like it's a solid story.
Yeah, I like Silvestri. So. Let's see. Yeah, I got a ton of different ones. I'll have to show off sometime. Some stuff I've never heard of, things like that. But yeah,
So
it's one of the big long boxes, and I had it filled up.
So Chris has been asking me the majority of the questions, but Sim, you've been rather quiet. What are you thinking about Elysian Fields? Is there anything you want to know?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Sim's like, no, I don't like your opinions about Snyder. So you get no questions.
No.
Sim and I are good. It's all just for show.
Hey, how do you want me to resist that fucking thing? You put me on the spot. Obviously, I'm gonna fucking go. Nope, I'm good.
That's fair. That's more than fair.
I'm actually just here working. I just finished a page there, so I'm down to 12 pages left to color, and the book's done. So
Fuck yeah, good shit, man.
It's gonna be one of my quickest turnaround.
That's awesome, man. Seriously.
So that's why I'm not talking that much.
That's all good, dude. I just figured I'd try and incorporate you a little bit.
And I did promote your campaign on Doodle and Chill the other day when I did this.
Oh, dude, thank you so much.
I highlighted it was like three or four campaigns, and yours was part of it.
Dude, I really appreciate that. Like it's honestly, this book is so great, so cool to see come to life in the way that it has, and like it's done. Like I don't have my proofs with me right now. They're still in the car. I was at a convention this past weekend, tabling, which was really cool. Is my first official Nine Realms publishing at a convention experience. So that was a blast. But like I was showing off the proofs to people, and we sold a whole bunch of the previews. So I'm hoping we're able to translate those customers to Kickstarter backers as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I started doing Doodle and Chill on Saturday morning with my girl Alex and Beacon, and we highlighted that campaign and the Marinus campaign. I forgot the name now. What's the name of Marinus campaign? Nobody knows?
I don't
Not
know.
off the top of my head. Well, he's got one.
Yeah, hold on. Let me try and figure it out.
My short-term memory is terrible, Sam.
We'll know tomorrow.
I would probably
go.
forget all you guys' names if they weren't like written there on the screen for me to fucking like. I see this guy like once every couple of months. Gemini Crusaders, thank you,
Yeah.
Bristolian Dave.
Thank you.
Let's see. Soul says, Odin, by the way, just so you know, the Elysian Fields fridge magnet is actually on my fridge, which is full of magnets. But only
I'm gonna have to do a magnet stretch goal for this one because that Von Randall Achilles magnet, it was great, but we have a lot of really cool stuff that would make great things. The hype guy was especially fun. So there's this double page spread of Achilles riding in on a chariot at the very beginning of the book. And so the hype guy is one of the Greek soldiers in that. And we loved it. I loved him so much that I've told the art team that we're effectively Where's Waldoing him into each issue. So wherever there's whenever you see a crowd of these ghosts and everything like that, you're just one of them is going to be hype guy.
Oh, and by the way, Chris did have a question. You said you wanted to ask him something when he came back. If it was,
let me see. There, is that Hades up there?
Yep, that is the new version of Hades.
Okay,
from the book.
Awesome.
Everyone got facelifts. And then in the original we had the team was Theseus, Heracles, and Achilles, and I swapped Theseus out for Hippolyta. Having a girl on the team is good for marketing purposes and comics, but B, she had a way more interesting connection to the other characters, and she's actually been one of my favorite characters to write in the story.
Okay.
Oh, and he had another question. Is there no new cover for Kickstarter?
So we've only had the Kickstarter so far.
That's what he's saying. He was asking, how come there's no titty nude type of cover for Kickstarter? Because Kickstarter is famous for those.
Because I am not going to do that. I don't know. The whole point of the story of Hippolyta in the story is that she's a badass, and I don't need to object. I don't know. I don't need to rely on that for. Hopefully I don't need to rely on that on Cheesecake is the only way to bring in sales. I do plan on doing some Hippolyta focused stuff. In fact, we have a we announced that we're doing our first Elysian Fields spinoff, and it's about her. It's called Song of Hippolyta. JP7 says challenge accepted. He's gonna draw some NSFW freaking Hippolyta art.
Let's see. I see me streaming again. Yeah, don't get used to it. Let's see.
Chris is just I don't even want to be here. It was supposed to be my day off.
Mm-hmm. It is my day off. Let's see. Silvestri's style and adapting Franklin Booth's art style at this stage is great. Must be talking about that Batman comic.
Mm-hmm.
Sim's just here to be a pretty face. Not that we can see that face.
No, not now.
Cough, 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 hack, cough.
Sometimes I have the camera on, but not now.
Challenge accepted. Hope you
guys want to see one of my early birthday gift I got.
Ooh.
Let me set up the camera. It's not plugged in, that's why. And my birthday's May 1st, and I already got 2 of my gifts in advance.
Whoa, J.
What's up, Paul's art?
Hail.
Let's see if that works. There you go. So I got this.
Swanky.
I really, really like the original series. So I got 1 and 2.
How does he get into the porn degeneracy in those?
Nope.
No, that's much later.
That's way later.
That was within the past 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, this is like the first. Technically, those two books covered the Overlord, the first Overlord
Yep.
arc. So like issue 20 something, 22, I think it was.
That was back to this was like the
Yeah.
first couple of runs,
And
right?
the stupid shit really ended like started after they did the Commendy thing. I think. Remember when he got lost into a type of weird world that was like a bit like Commandi, I think it's pronounced. Anyways, me, I really liked that series until they removed him from being a cop. I kind of started driving off a bit. Then I returned for the Commandi year because I thought it was interesting. But after that, I lost track of it, and then it became like a weird fucking thing where they made him turn into an evil guy, and then his son killed him.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's part of the course for comics between was 2016 and 2022.
Like I thought the fact that he wasn't like an ex-emperor, that he lost his memory or something. Like, yeah, the first 100 issues, about a bit more, but yeah. But I was a hardcore fan for the first maybe just to be safe, I'll say maybe the first 50 issues. Like I said, like I really loved the run of him being a cop. Then after that, they made him like a secret, like an agent from the government, which I started being like, meh. I really like the idea of him being a cop, like that entire freaking thing where he was calling them going at freaking superheroes, calling them why don't you just fucking do that legit, you vigilante piece of shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny.
It's a very interesting angle because like most of the time you had like superheroes were people that acted outside of the law agency of law enforcement, and so it was a really cool thing.
And in the third issue
that was playing it by the book, like it was a genuinely interesting type of things to do.
I remember that. I think it was the third issue. I think it was when Bedrock goes to fucking try to recruit him for Youngblood, and he ends up beating the shit out of him and arresting him.
It was a good time.
What I really liked from it.
I never really got into Savage Dragon. Personally, just didn't grab me.
It was one of my top favorite from the early Image.
This Simp.
Ronin Rising.
Oh, is that the sequel?
Yeah, it's like a sequel.
Ronin 2? Yeah.
They
already made it as a trade?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I did not know there was a sequel.
Yeah, I have the original series. And the fun part of it is that they all
Samurai Jack.
They're all double pages. It's interesting.
You go, Sam.
It straight up feels like Samurai Jack.
Yeah, I fucking love that shit. It's one of my favorite series ever. For $3?
Well, it was 50% off, so I think it was like $1.50.
Really?
That's freaking awesome.
Dude, well, it might have been. I don't know what he charged me for it. But
dude, I fucking love that series. And you know that thing's been in production hell. But Bruckheimer bought the rights to make the goddamn movie, and it's been stuck in that freaking limbo for years. I would have loved seeing Bruckheimer do that. Yeah, I have that one. It's financed by a company, brothers that own a brewery, and they decided to make a comic book out of their character.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was about. I just knew it had Bisley on it. It looked kind of cool.
I didn't buy anything Bisley. If you ever find a Bible, grab it. It's worth a lot of money.
I was wondering if you guys have heard of this one.
Last Gods? Nope.
That looks pretty.
Yeah,
it's got Riccardo Federici on it.
I met the guy who made this. You have you guys seen that Incredible Hulk book or Immortal Hulk where it's like body horror?
Yeah,
it's the guy who did that. It did this, and he said it was originally for DC's Vertigo or whatever. It was for Vertigo, but then Vertigo shut down, so they put it on the Black Label line.
Mm-hmm.
And it has nothing to do with like the DC universe. It's its own thing. And he says,
I think that's Riccardo Federici does the art for Immortal Hulk with Al Ewing, or he did it back when that was a series that ended.
and he said that like it doesn't have anything to do with like the actual DC universe. And his pitch was like, what if like the Fellowship from the Lord of the Rings like failed?
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, like the art looks really cool, and I like the concept of it and everything. And they put a lot of work, it looks like, into it. Like there's all
That's
kinds of,
fucking gorgeous, man.
yeah,
Can you shoot me the name of this?
yeah. I can send you the name of it. Yeah,
I might go pick that up at my LCS.
yeah. I
See if
paid
they
$50
got it.
to get the book and get it signed and stuff. Where did he sign it at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, he signed it on the inside there. So that's pretty cool. And he was a real nice fella. Yeah, I think it was Philip Kennedy Johnson. And yeah, the art looks really good. Story sounded neat when he was telling me about it. And once he told me that it didn't have like anything to do with the universe, that it didn't have like Superman in it and stuff like that, I was like, okay, I'm interested now. Because if this was just going to be some like, oh, it's Superman and Batman in a sword and sorcery kind of setting, I wouldn't have been interested.
Yeah, they did that with Dark Knights of Steel, which I was not impressed with.
But this looks like, is its whole own universe with all kinds of stuff. He's even got like music and stuff in it, like poems, and I think there's like a conversion of the setting into D&D 5e, so it's got like
That's cool.
monster manuals and everything. Yeah, he put a lot of it seems like they put a lot of work into it, and it seemed really neat, so I picked it up. I'd never heard of it, but it looked really cool. But let's see, what's everybody saying over here? Lots of beard coming in 3-2. Oh, that was for Sim. And he says, is it like Hulk but with a fin on his head, in reference to Savage Dragon?
Actually, it's more interesting than the Hulk, to be quite honest.
Let's see.
But you know, I love the gray and smart green Hulk ears more than anything else.
The Immortal Hulk series is a fucking trip. I highly recommend that.
J-Ron says he's got the big collector's edition of Ronin Rising. He says
that's what I'm checking right now, because I checked and there was the manga edition. I think that's the one you got, like manga size.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for the other edition, and it looks pretty fucking decent. I might buy it.
I found that at, what was it called? Second and Charles, I think is what that store's called.
Yep, they're a good place to get things.
Yeah, like I like that place. They had 2 Simon Bisley books. They were art books. I posted it in the Twitter DMs.
Yeah, one was the Bible, and that one's not. It's not cheap. I have it.
Yeah, it was the Bible, and the other one was, what was it called? They both looked awesome, and they were both just art, but they were both just art books, and they were like $120 each. I was like, oh man, I bet I can't.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm checking which one was the other one again. There you go. It was Paradise Lost and the Bible. Those are very rare, so that's why they were that expensive.
Yeah, I liked the Biz, but I was like, man,
I remember when he showed up to Bisley with the freaking Bible. He looked at me with awe and going like, "Where the fuck did you get that?" I'm like, "That's for me to know and you to find out. Now shut up and sign it."
I didn't get it, and I ended up spending about $240 before I left. But it was all in like manga and graphic novels.
I mean, that's a way to do it.
Yeah, I was like, I can get so many books for that money. I can't justify it on 2 art books. Because I was like, I'll probably look at them, but I'll look at them for a little bit, put them back on the shelf. They're mostly just going to sit on the shelf, probably. I was like, I'd rather just get books that I can read. But, hey, Scotsman. He says, smelling a little roasty up in here.
Yep, we've got some person as well. What up, man?
Hey, some person.
Well, hello everyone.
He's not here. Yeah, he's oddly late.
You know what's also a really good investment of $200, Sugar Chris?
Is that how much that big box is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all saw it coming. It was totally not obvious.
The big box. The Coffer of Glory.
Yes, so the Coffer of Glory gets you all the main covers of the book, three acrylic standees of each of our characters from Teen Hades, a T-shirt that's our Achilles / T-shirt, which is him. Like literally, you just got Achilles slashing across your chest with a giant blood streak behind him. So you're getting killed by the best of the Greeks, and then all of that comes in an awesome collector's box. We also have a panoply upgrade, which for 300 you get metal covers of each of the covers of the book on top of your 4 main ones, and that's a limited thing. I think we're only doing 20 of those.
Only 20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Very limited. There you go. If you're a big collector, you can get in on that.
Sugar says, some person says Sugar must love this book. He's hoping for an old-fashioned Greek bathhouse story, Oden.
Gosh dang it.
That is one of the places they fight in the books. So just saying. Where do you think they go after the stadium?
I mean, fair enough. Gotta get cleaned up somewhere.
Yep.
Maybe I'll future that as a stretch goal.
So, by the way, hint to the guy that wanted to do that, a sexy cover there, Bathhouse, wink wink. So,
The Sugar Chris cover.
You can cover the cheesecake and the beefcake.
So you could have Heracles being Butch the bathhouse brawler, and then you've got the little like twink man Achilles. There you go. they can fight it out in the bathhouse.
And Polita just watching.
Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Works out.
I'll have hype guy drawn like Chris for that, and just stick him there watching. It'll be great.
God, this Hercules isn't gay. Shut up, Johnny. That is not canon.
It is in Marvel. Just saying.
Well, fuck Marvel. It's not canon.
Well, I mean, Heracles. I will say this: Heracles did have male lovers in his epics and everything like that. You can look it up.
Yep, that is true.
Actual mythology.
Well, that's
Sad
not
but true.
I mean, that's like it's one of these things where it's like people just screwed who they wanted to screw back then.
And sometimes it was not about desire; it was more about dominance.
Yeah.
History is yeah.
Heracles wasn't gay. It's all about power dynamics with these people. Let's see. Gosh dang it, John.
And don't forget the bathhouse. Kind of helps.
Let's see. Sugar waiting gums akimbo.
Guns Akimbo. Is that any good? Somebody was telling me to watch that the other day. I'm not sure.
Gross.
I haven't seen that one.
Don't know what you're talking about.
All right, it's with Harry. It's Harry Potter with guns.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got Mo. Hey, Mo.
What's up, Mo?
Some person
What up?
beat here, he said.
Some person said what?
Some person beat Mo here.
Hmm.
Mo says people just screwed who they wanted to screw back then. Yes, but if you want to screw a dude, that's pretty fucking gay.
Yep. Right, Chris?
Oh, Lord. Marvel's Hercules is not gay.
Oh, yes, he is.
He is now, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't care what
They
he
made a pretty big point of doing it. He's featured in the Pride Month posters now.
Well, fuck
Yeah, he is.
Hercules. Marvel's
Mo's even doubling down on it too. According to Marvel, he is.
Well, fuck modern Marvel. It's garbage.
See, in history, he's bi. In Marvel, he's gay.
Yeah.
Like, where is it? Gosh dang it. It was. Yeah, there it is. I got another volume of the Incredible Hercules graphic novel. And I don't like an Amadeus Cho. I find him annoying in that book, but they make a joke, a reference to being gay in it or something, because Hercules dies and all the women get up there and talk about being his lovers and stuff and all. And there's like the gay mutant, what's his name, North Star or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They can kind of insinuate something there, and it's like, oh my god, shut up! Ugh. Why are they making this reference? It gets played off like a joke and stuff, but I just found it annoying, like a little bit annoying, and then moved on. It's like, he's always been straight.
Well, they didn't move on. They just said that he was in a closet. He was really being with the girls just for show.
It doesn't make sense.
That's what they did with Bobby Drake too. That and they had Jean Grey literally tell him he was gay and manipulate his mind, which is still one of the most evil things done in modern comics. It's like, no, Bobby, you're gay.
Okay, following the Battle of Gamora, Westfront, Hercules began a relationship with Nova. Okay. With Nova during the Blood Hunt storyline, Hercules is among the superheroes who joins Captain America branch of Avengers. So yeah, he's dating somebody called Novar. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, that's Marvel Boy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Novar.
guy.
Hold on, I'm checking.
He's like I think he was made in like the 2000s, I think.
Yeah, you're right. It's Marvel Boy.
Yeah, I think that's when they introduced him, Marvel Boy. Never cared for him.
So he's a pedo too, so goddamn.
Shut up.
Not only is he gay, he's a pedo. God damn it.
Would be heterosexual. With sandwiches, cheesecake, and beefcake together, it doesn't end well. Mostly with a bulge. Ew. He hates when they make Hercules cake because his fantasy involves turning.
So Alex is saying hi, Chris. She doesn't recognize you, but she says hi.
Bruh.
Hey, there's that guy. That guy I see sometimes on the YouTube.
Just some guy there. Just some hillbilly guy.
Yeah.
I mean, at least she knows him, so that's a step up.
Yeah, at least she recognized me, I guess. Marvel should make one of the trials of Hercules be cleaning Sugar's local bathhouse.
Have it be instead of cleaning out the stables.
Oh Lord.
He cleans out Sugar's local bathhouse. It sounds like a plan.
You can only use your tongue and clean it up with your beard.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Wow.
Sim, don't watch that. It's so forgettable. I already forgot that I watched it, and I watched it, but I forgot, kinda.
Fair enough. Okay.
I got 7 grand in balsam oil. Oh Lord. Homo clean.
Jay Ryan wins.
Let's see. Sim, Boy Kills World is a better watch than Guns Akimbo.
Oh, yeah. Boy Kills Well is fucking amazing. I was not expecting it, and I really, really liked the fact that it was the voice of fucking Archer, the fucking inner monologue of the guy. I thought that was fucking dope. Like, they couldn't have freaking did better.
Chris, you need to read Jay Ryan's thing out loud.
Chris thinks he's turning Hercules. He thinks he's turning Hercules. He really thinks so. Sugar, Butch, and the boys are all there to witness the feat, much to Herc's commentary. It's like shoveling stuff to make up.
And if I remember, they did Wolverine dirty too at a certain point. Like in some universe, he was the one dating Hercules.
What?
Maybe I don't even know.
Yeah,
Mar-
they did it.
Marvel has tried to do stuff with Wolverine a couple of times, and it like falls on their face. The last decent thing that I've read of Marvel doing anything like solo with Wolverine was Death of Wolverine back in like 2000. What was it? The 12, 13?
Oh yeah.
Like that story ended freaking awesome.
No, I just read the other one that they did with the Great Capullo. It's not bad. It's not super, but it's not bad.
That one Revenge it's okay, but it needed like 3 more issues.
Yep, I agree.
But
it's like, okay. It's just the ending. It's just so fucking quick out of nowhere in a way, like just.
I think that they needed more time to flesh out Peter's son, and really make it feel like it was going full circle, and have it almost be like it was the inverse of what Wolverine went through for the first half of the arc. And then have it be like the same kind of thing, but it's Peter's kid hunting him is what it needed. But what do I know? I don't get paid by Marvel or DC to do these things.
Well, who needs Marvel and DC when you have Elysian Fields?
Yeah.
How many pages?
Go throw money at it.
So is Hercules gay in that story?
No, not really. Like I think in the second or third issue, he tries to put a move on Hippolyta and gets kneed in the nuts by her because she wasn't having it. But that's like the most that you get to see from it so far. I mainly focus on that because Heracles' entire journey is kind of centered around the fact that he was driven insane and killed his wife and kids by Hera. So that's a big thing that he's dealing with still, even though he's technically already done the 12 labors. He
really needs to move on after all this time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like you'd move on from that.
It's not something that you move on from, but so it's something that he is still processing despite all the time that's passed.
Let's see. Sugar's kids are hunting him over child support payment. Toxic grows willing to settle for 2 varmints a week just to put food on the table. Sugar's having none of it. Oh, Lord.
Oh, man, that's going deep into the lore, Mo.
Yeah, when I was getting this last god, I was talking with the feller up there, and we was talking about different stuff, and he was asking me well, where you asked me where I was from. He's like, are you from like Kentucky or something like that? I said, no, sir, I'm from West Virginia. And he was like, yeah, I can kind of tell because of the accent. Apparently he had lived kind of down south and all. So that was kind of nice. It was nice to.
What part of West Virginia are you at, Sugar Chris?
I'm on the little northern panhandle.
Okay, because I go up to my fiance lives up in Weirton by the Pittsburgh area, so I'm up there pretty frequently.
I go up to Pittsburgh for Steel City. What was I going to say? Gosh.
Is it just me, or did Sugar get 20 more times Southern telling this story?
Yeah. The accent comes back and multiplies.
Force multiplier, pick multiplier.
He tries to hide it, but it comes back.
I'm tired.
It's all good, man.
I stayed. I was gonna say something.
You okay?
The that con in DC, that's definitely a different bunch of folks
Yep.
and everything. Like there was a lot of men dressed as women. There was a lot
Yep.
of brightly colored hair, and
Yep.
they had a whole section dedicated to Pride Alley
That doesn't shock me.
and stuff, and I felt like just over the years I've watched the Awesome Con on the social media on like Facebook and stuff, and I could tell that it seems like the con has like a bias, I guess, in terms of like political bias, maybe based on the guests they have on and things like that. But that's presumptuous of me. I don't know, but it does seem like they lean a certain direction. But then again, it's DC.
Yeah.
It is a thing that cons do. To be quite honest, they go check your freaking social media and they refuse you, and they're very selective about who's there.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I don't really talk about my politics online like at all.
Even if you don't, if you just complain about some of their shit, or like a book that they like or something.
Well, hey guys, I've actually got to pop off because I've got some stuff I've got to take care of this afternoon here. But I really appreciate you having me on, Sugar. And Sim, it's always a pleasure seeing you.
Mm-hmm.
And to everyone in the chat, thanks so much for hanging out with us here today. And please go back Elysian Fields. We're getting close to that second stretch goal. I'm hoping to I have the holofoil upgrades for each of the covers are coming in. I'm having proofs shipped to me here. They'll be here this week. I'm going to be doing another unboxing when we get those. And that also is like the final editing pass, has the final editing pass as well. So like that's like the complete version of the book. It's fully done now. So yeah, we'll catch you guys here soon. And thanks so much for having me.
Have a good one.
Always good to have you around, Oden.
Thanks so much.
Everybody go check out Elysian Fields. Give him
See
money
ya.
and get you a book. All right, let's see. What's he doing here? Must have been from some butch women. Sugar thought were men. No. What? I'm not sure what that's reference to. Peter's kind. Isn't that Chris Griffin? Peter's kid. Oh, you're talking about Family Guy? Whoa, two butthole. What? What? Sugar isn't necessarily attracted to women, but now and then it's just a dominant sex. What? What are you talking about, Mo? Oh, Lord. R.I.P. Comic Cons. Yeah, the other thing I didn't really care for with it wasn't, I guess, a big deal, but it was something that kind of rubbed me the wrong way with that Awesome Con up there.
Mm.
They had stuff for the kids, which I thought was really nice. They had like these science fair things and just different stuff set up for kids. I thought was a good touch and these different things. But then they had like there was a booth set up for like these OnlyFans models and stuff, and they were wearing kind of skimpy outfits. Now the booth itself was like covered, and you had to show your ID to go in. And
It's still fucking stupid.
And I guess they were selling their OnlyFans stuff and all, but like the girls were still wearing kind of skimpy, attire, and it's like you've got all this stuff for like kids, and then you got this. It's kind of weird to me. It's like, why would you put that there I don't know. Didn't really care for that. There was also a booth where the guy was like calling himself like the peddler of smut or something like that. And it was all just like porn manga. Like he had a sign up that said yaoi, which I know that's gay porn. And I was like, ew. Because like I was just walking down looking at the booth at different stuff and wasn't paying attention. And I was like, oh hey, looks like some manga. And I was like started to go look at it. And he's like, oh, you like smut, do you? I was like, what? What? And then I looked up and seen the sign. I was like, oh, never mind. I'm gonna just go. This is really uncomfortable. I don't know. But I mean, the con overall was it was nice. Um, like I said, it had like 3 floors. You had like Magic the Gathering on the one floor and tabletop RPGs and things like that. And that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. They had lots of activities. I didn't get to even play any Magic because there was so much to do. And there was lots of creators and Artist Alley to talk with. Rob Multari was there. That was nice. Getting a bump into him. It's been a while. The woman that did the artwork for Fable was there. What's her name? Ju Chen. She does a lot of work for like Capcom.
Okay.
She was there. That was pretty cool to meet the person who did all the artwork for like Fable. Fable was cool, and she was really nice. Um, I'm trying to think who all was there. I met. There was lots of people. Like I said, I got lots of books. I need to show you guys. I got lots of books from like indie guys and other folks, and of course I had a bunch of graphic novels. The con was interesting. I don't know if I would rate it as highly as Galaxy Con. I probably would, but at the same time, given the like traffic and having to go to DC and all, I think I'd rather go to Galaxy Con just to not have to deal with that traffic.
Mm. Well, see, you seem to have got some good books and decent specials.
Oh, I've got so many books from between that and Second and Charles. Uh, I spent a lot of money that I probably shouldn't have, but I bought a lot of books, and I've been reading a lot of books. I read Bad Luck. I read it. I read a few other books that I got. I finally did. I was happy to find. Where is it? No, that's not it. Where is it? Is that it? No. Well, shoot. I don't know where it is. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. The title. Shoot. Where did I put it? Well, I'll have to find it later.
So you have Mo saying, I spent a lot of money, bought a lot of books. Bet you did, you smut addict.
Let's see. What do we got here? Still said hi! Sugar also got a stretch goal. Gross. That's gross. What's the family take picture? Oh, ew. Hey, there's Hen. Hey, Hen.
What's up?
Let me see. Yes, everybody go check out Elysian Fields. Go support Oden. That art looks pretty solid, and I do like me some history and mythology. Looks good. Yeah, the art looks good. You've got the ancient twink here with Achilles. Ancient era twink. And you got your, beefcake Heracles. Let me see. It says Sugar admits to hanging out at the gay manger porn booth at a con, but when I bring it up next, that's gonna be fake news. But I did not hang out there. That is a lie. That is 100% a lie. I did not hang out at the gay manger porn booth. I was going down the rows as you do. I was looking at the tables. And then this guy was like, "Oh, I'm the peddler smut." I was like, "What?"
So you were there long enough for him to notice you and call you out.
I didn't even get to look at any of the books to even know what it was about. And to be fair, I don't think it was just gay porn. I think there was straight porn as well, based on the signs. I went to go look at one of the books. I went to go like that, and I seen that it said like 18 plus. I was like, wait. And then that's when he's like, "Hey, I'm the peddler of smut, blah, blah, blah," or whatever. And I looked up and seen his sign, and I was like, oh no, this is going to get awkward fast because I don't want to buy any of this.
What is smut for you guys?
I guess porn.
Because porn is not 18, it's X, no?
Yeah, porn is 18 plus.
Okay.
Let's see.
I thought it was more like rating X. Yeah.
AKA pad. Ayo. Yeah, 18 plus is porn.
I don't know. I read books that are 18 plus and they're not porn.
Oh. I don't know. That's
As soon as there's violence, there's some nudity, it's 18 plus, dude. Metal Baron is 18 and it's not porn. That's why I was asking.
That's weird. Sugar put here on these virtual streets acting like he don't like smut. Incredible. You did, you smut addict. Shut up. Shut up. That's a lie. You like smut, sir? No, I was just looking at this guy, but no, it's not true. I was not. I am not a smut purveyor. Wait, no, purveyor's selling smut. I'm not a smut consumer. Yeah.
You say that. What if it was? What if it was with Hercules?
I wonder how the stream would be like if we could get Sugar and Noah on.
Oh boy.
Who's Noah? It would be pretty hilarious, especially if Sugar started saying that Noah's trans. Well, I don't know who this person is. Sugar, there's this up and coming comic artist called Noah. He's got a book to promote. He's at NTM Comics. I don't know that fella. I don't know that feller. Sugar, no wonder you got so many hours in the game. Dominion 6, you're streaming while in the game, probably even sleeping. I left Dominion 6 up on the game while I fell when I came home. I was playing it a little bit when I came home to eat breakfast, and I left it on while I went up to bed and went to sleep, nap for a few hours. I usually turn it off, but I left it on today because I didn't want to lose my game progress and stuff. Sugar was strutting down Artist's Alley like it was skeet skeet, and he was on the clock. What does that mean? No, it isn't actually trans sugar. It was a bit from his last stream. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I'll take your word on it. Oh my god, that might be the funniest thing. What? I don't know who this Noah feller is. Convince Noah is the hottest stream to promote. What? It is not the hottest stream to promote. What are you talking about? The freaking Bancroft is way, way bigger than me on streaming. That's for sure. Plenty of other folks are better at it than I am.
Oh boy.
Gotta commit to what bit? What are you all talking about? I'm lost. I'm lost, Sam. I don't know what they're going on about.
I don't know. You have to commit to it.
I gotta commit to something apparently.
Yeah, keep doing streams. They missed you.
No. I don't want to do streams.
Why not?
Because I don't want to do it no more. I was planning on going to just doing videos.
Uh-huh. And how are you going to interact with your internet friends with videos?
I don't have to do streams to do that.
Oh, no?
No.
Why did they miss you and asking you to come back on stream?
I don't know. It's not like you couldn't play games or talk in DMs or something.
Yeah, when you answer your DMs.
Well, I've been avoiding my DMs on Twitter because I know it was going to be full of people being like, hey, do stream.
And then you just prove what I was saying. Thank you.
Let's see. Sim is Blood Hunt 18 plus because it starts being funny after 18 beers. That's all.
Technically, I would say that it's 16 plus, but depending on who and where. And if I put a bit too much nudity or gore, it goes to 18.
Mavericks. Okay. Noah MacTutus. His book is The Mavericks. Okay. I don't know that one. You gotta commit to something, apparently. Sugar learned this lesson too late for poor mermaid. Oh, shut up, Mo. Don't you bring up mermaid.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You had it made, man.
That's messed up. That is messed up, some person. I would never do such a thing to mermaid. Let's see. All right. Let me see. Ow. I don't know. I guess I could show off my books. I got.
You could, or you could wait and do another stream soon.
I don't want to do a stream. I gotta do a stream tomorrow.
Yeah, and then you can do another one next week where you show off your books.
Or I could not. All right. Ow. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I could show off my books. Yeah, if you want to get your channel struck for porn. Shut up, Mo. No, I didn't buy any porn comics. It's all normal comics and stuff. I got a Aliens versus Predator one. I got that, and I got some JSA. I got a bunch of different ones. I think there's some that Sim will like. I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for you to tell me how much it's going to cost me for you to send me my this Taranko book that you got for me.
It never got signed.
And you're never going to get it signed. I still want the book. What was it? Nick Fury, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Nick Fury book. I need to find that. I gotta figure out where I put that. Somewhere.
Yeah, I've been looking for that one for a long time, and you found it for me, and I'm like, yeah. And then after that, you discovered that it was going to cost like 100 and something to have it signed, I think. And I'm like, fuck this shit, just send me the book. I'll get it signed when he comes here or something.
I need to go to the Baltimore convention. Yeah.
Oh, dude, $100. It's pretty expensive to sign a book, though.
Yeah, it is pricey.
Thing you said it was 100 or 150. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been a while. And by the way, people, I only have 12 pages left to color on Hellzone, and soon it's just good. I'm gonna finish 4 more, so it's gonna be 8. What?
Soul says, Sim, did you say 16 plus so Ellie can color it?
Actually, Ellie's 18. She's fine. She looks younger, like you know.
Let's see. There's Maromi.
Because if she wasn't, if she wasn't 18, she wouldn't be streaming with me. We were waiting for her to turn 18. Because you know.
Let's see. What is I going to say here? So eager to stream, so reluctant to admit it. Who? Sim?
The what?
It says Sugar, so eager to stream, so reluctant to admit it.
Yeah, saying you, meaning
I'm not eager to stream.
he loves the attention, but he likes to play. He likes to play hard to get.
I like to get sleep. What I like. That's why I stopped doing it. Because it was messing up my sleep schedule, and then I screwed up an order at work and got in trouble. So I stopped.
So then do it when it doesn't fuck up your shit.
It always does. Unless I'm going to do it at nighttime at like 2 a.m.
There you go. Told you do it on your day off and at a time that you're awake, dude.
Like I'd have to do it at like late at night, like I don't know, like 1 a.m. or something. On my days off. I read this book. I read this one. I did not like it.
I have no idea what the fuck that is. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, it was not that great. I was not a fan of it. It was like injecting like modern, tried to do like the whole like, oh, both sides, but it was clearly a bias towards like left-wing politics, like liberal stuff and modern politics. And
Mm-hmm.
It even mentions Twitter at some point, and I was like, oh, God. Wait, what's going on? Why can't I? Oh, there, I got to do this and then do that now. That's gay.
Really?
It doesn't automatically. Yeah, if I try to like add to stage, it's like, oh, you have to remove other media streams first. So I got to remove, bring it up. Remove. That's so dumb. It used to just automatically do it.
Anyways, just wanted to show off the Kickstarter covers that I did because, you know, the cover, the sketch cover, the concept art cover was exclusive to Indiegogo, and I did a very naughty a naughty cover for Kickstarter. So this is the regular cover for Hellzone. So it's going to be available on the Kickstarter for now. So that's the one that's going to be, after the book's done, it's still going to be around. And this is the naughty one. And then, I censored it for you guys. You have to like how I censor my shit.
Degenerate. Shame. Let's see. You need an energy drink. I need a nap. And I'm not going to get a nap. I got to change my sleep schedule all around the next couple of days. I'm not going to get sleep. I'm going to be miserable. Let's see. See, it works better when you stream now and not before sunrise. 11 a.m. is not before sunrise. That would be like, I'd have to stream as soon as I get off work to do that. Let's see.
I'm still saying, Sim, I actually didn't know that. You know what? And thanks, Mo.
Let's see. 1 a.m. your time is like 10 p.m. here. Perfect. What? Where do you live, Mo? Mo lives on like the other side of the world. Sugar makes his own bootleg version called Coot. Wow, I gotta watch saying that. I feel like YouTube might hit me on that. Might think I'm saying something I'm not. I don't know. Bootleg version. Moonshine. Let's see. I just typed your name Moonbig. I live in California. Oh, Mo, no. No, Mo, not there. I feel bad for you, Mo. I don't know. I feel like nobody would watch me at 1 in the morning. I don't feel like I'd be able to get like Soul and all them to watch it that late at night.
I don't know. Depends how early it is for them at that time. But we used to do that. We used to do the morning roast when you got back from work. So it was not that much supposedly like gonna fuck up your shit.
That wouldn't work. That'd be 6 in the morning.
No, but when we first did it, dude, when we first started, that's what we used to do. Remember with Aaron back in the time? Because we used to hang out every morning together. We're like, why don't we do a stream? And that's how the morning roast started.
Some math.
Okay, Aaron only lasted one stream though, but
Poor Aaron. Aaron seems like he's doing all right now, though.
yeah. His personal life and everything's doing way better. Got himself a new lady. Yeah.
I'm so happy for that.
He got himself a new lady, a new job. He's going better.
Yeah, it seems like he's getting his kind of life kind of stabilized and everything.
He went through a really rough path for a while. And it's one of the reasons why I, like he said, like I ended up doing all the work on Hellzone and he gave me everything because I did most of the freaking work. But it wouldn't be there if he didn't start the ball rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was there for a little bit. I was a little worried about him. But
Me too.
Seems like he's doing a lot better.
He was in a really, really bad spot for a while, and lately he's been, like I said, new lady in his life. He's happy. He's doing good. He's buying most of Peter Cimenti's auction book now. Like Peter's been selling off a bunch of his collection now, and he's been buying a whole bunch of them. Sim, I didn't know Ellie was that age already. I guess I can pity her less now for having to color that because it's her body. Her body, her choice. Yep. No, I kept saying it. She looks younger. She sounds young, but she's 18. Because otherwise, she wanted to stream with me before, and it would like we always told her we were waiting till she was 18. The moment she turned 18, we started streaming together. Chris knew. I don't like no streaming until they're 18.
I hear my ears buzzing.
And now she's my streaming buddy.
Hi.
Hi.
My ears are buzzing.
Your ears are buzzing.
I hear you talking about me.
And you're stealing my chips.
Uh-huh.
You potato fiend. Yeah, Solden, no, you were 18. You just figure it out, yeah.
Oh.
Are you saying that the bloodhound is 16 because she can color it? Go, dude, she's 18. She's good.
I'm good.
She looks younger. She sounds younger, but she's 18.
Like, okay, wait.
You don't have to abide by child labor laws anymore. Now she can't do the 16-hour work days on that. There you go. 16 hours there. It's true. Come on.
Okay. Wait. No, I have to say something. There was a friend who told me that there was this boy, like 14, 16, or what? Not 16, only 13. And he sounds exactly like me. And I'm like, yeah, of course I sound like a little freaking boy. Little child boy. Why do I sound like this?
But you know the funny thing is, Bart Simpson's voice is a girl,
Yeah,
but it's a woman.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. But it's not your fault. You're a tomboy.
I'm a tomboy.
So are you almost done flattening the last pages? Almost.
There's so much detail. Why?
Sounds like excuses.
Chris, like, sounds like excuses.
Shut up. You flat all his pages. You do it. Come on. You do it.
Hey. It's not my fault. There's some pages that are more charged than the other ones, but you have to admit, they look good.
I know. It looks fine. I'm just mad at you.
You're just mad at me because, too much details. But it looks good. But too much details. I think she has 4 last pages to flat. Yeah, I have 12 pages. I'm coloring 4 at the moment. So when I'm done with this, I have 8 left. So, but it's gonna be done soon. Then it's finished lettering and going to print. But I was not expecting it to take 2 months to fund, so my Kickstarter got a bit delayed. So I'm gonna launch it this week. So instead of fulfilling at the end of March, I'm probably gonna fulfill in mid-May. But bus coming out
in the morning if needed, if I don't have to work the next day. Well, right now I'm off work on Monday and Tuesday, so that's what days they got me. Although I'm going to probably eventually try and change it to Tuesday and Friday or something. Or
Is
Sunday.
Only being paid more than the Marvel rate. What's the Marvel rate for colorists? Oh, I heard they don't pay that much.
They pay an exposure.
Well, let's just say that she's coloring two books, and I bought her a $2,000 tablet. So. And she gets bonuses depending on how much we make on the Blood Hunt colored edition. If that ever happens now. Okay, she's not hearing me.
Let's see. I'm assuming the Marvel rate is lower than poverty. That's probably a safe assumption at this point.
Yeah, she's decently paid for a newbie rookie that's taking way long. She had a big learning curve with Blood Hunt. I take jokes at it, but she's been working at it for over a year. but it is to be expecting that it's her first actual job. You know what I mean? She's the first time she's coloring a book, so.
Oh gosh, dang it! There was something.
So I'd say it's more of a helium or tune voice that the little boy one. Anyways, I was off with the years happens. Yeah. Yeah. She's cursed with that little tiny voice. Yeah.
What is it?
She knows it made her sound. It makes her sound younger. Says you sound more like a somebody that with a helium voice than the little boy.
Well, right
you
now.
You know what helium is, right?
Yes, I know what it does.
You know, you sure?
Yes, I do. I'll forever have this little fucking voice. Sorry.
Now you went full chipmunk.
How dare you? No, shut up. Sorry.
I want to play my hula hoop.
Cussing doesn't make you sound bigger.
It's like cussing doesn't make you sound bigger. It makes her feel older, though.
I can swear all I want.
She was not allowed before. Now she can. So, get it?
Even then, I still swore.
Yeah, but you used to get in trouble for it.
True. I can cuss all I want.
Yeah, don't go too far.
No, obviously. I'm not going to be using slurs like you people do.
What do you mean, you people?
You people.
What the fuck do you mean by you people?
You people.
No, she's you people me.
And
You people.
You people.
Yeah. Chris barely swears.
I'm not talking about Chris.
You said you people.
I said you people in this house.
wow, I'm not even part of the you people.
What?
Like, wow, I'm not even part of the you people.
Chris is fine. Chris is not.
Well, of course I'm not part of the you people. She don't even remember who I am.
I just told her you barely swear, dude. So that's why she's not including you in the you people.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I'll leave you guys alone.
Yeah, us people.
You people. The white people.
Oh, white people? You racist cunt.
Let's see. Two voice and a little boy when years it happens. Heard due to budget cuts, Marvel pays their artists with generic brand cat food now instead of fancy fees.
I know. I think she's paid decently for somebody that's new to this. You want one?
Start making art early. It's gonna be very good.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
she
get. I'm
gets
just gonna
way
go
better
get-
Marvel rates because she gets a roof over her head and food in her belly.
Yeah, and a $2,000 tablet to work. Okay. I'm just gonna go get a drink. I'll be back.
All right. Even at his most degenerate moments, Sugar refuses to curse as he told Butch, "Boink me harder, you nincompoop."
Hello, people. I
Oh
can hear
my.
you now.
Yep, Squeak Master. Yep. There's
I
Squeak.
have claimed a new title, the Squeak Master.
Oh, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been doing great. How you been doing?
Them not working you too hard?
No.
No,
He's
I
been
need to get
nice.
after him then. Crack him. Some person says Sim gave Ellie a choice: a
What?
tablet or a used car.
No, I don't want to drive. I'm scared of the cars. So no, that's not the case.
Yeah, she can't reach. She can't reach the pedals. She's too short.
Hey! I'm handing over the headset back. You're so mean.
She can't. She can't see over the dashboard.
Reach the-
She did. She'll barely see over the dashboard. She can't reach the pedal. She's gonna need one of those, like like big piece of wood there, just like stuck on the.
Mo said, "Hail, mini Sim."
Mo said, "Hell, mini sim."
And then Soul says, "Mo, she's
I
not
play
French
with
enough for
the-
that."
the Squeak Master.
And J Ryan says, "Little Sim."
Yep.
Fanta, Fanta, Fanta,
Fanta, strawberry Fanta.
Fanta,
Fanta,
Fanta, Fanta.
Fanta.
So yeah, Jay also called you a little sim.
Hey.
Still,
Okay, I go now.
she could ride a clown car.
Yeah, we'll get her a little Barbie car, and then we'll just put in like a little gas engine into it. Join us on Saturday morning. Me and my little girl in Beacon, doing doodle and chill on Saturday morning now, because Chris been slacking off streaming.
Yep. Gonna keep doing it. Gonna keep on slacking.
Slacker. Don't forget, people, go back housing. I had almost like 15 freaking ghost backers on the campaign. So I did a post for it. So make sure that if you back, go make sure that everything went through. Because goddamn. That's a lot of backers that are missing.
Oh, hey Sim,
Yep.
did you see a post that Rob Liefeld made?
Which one?
It was about Sal Buscema.
What about Sal Buscema?
It was a long post. I retweeted it, but I'm trying to re-find it. There it is. It's a long, wordy one. It's this post here, and it's just really long. I'm not going to sit here and try and read it all out. But it talks about the issues with the industry and from like Sal's perspective. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, please send me the link.
I'll send it. There.
Yeah. So Saturday we're going to be doing a doodle and chill where we're going to be doing Rick and Morty and highlighting a campaign or two.
Oh, whoops.
Did you see they did a Rick and Morty Kickstarter for the comic book? It's just so expensive though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Don't know. Don't really watch Rick and Morty.
God damn it. Do you do anything fun?
Nope. Not by your standards. Oh, man, I'm tired. Let's see. I haven't looked at Kickstarter in a long time.
Well, right now they have also the Transformers campaign.
I was actually going to say something to you about that. I keep getting ads for
And it made $3 million Canadian so far.
I keep seeing it keeps popping up on my YouTube under ads. It's like Transformers.
I'm interested, but dude, it's $500
Really?
to have the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Same thing as GI Joe. It's pretty expensive.
I don't think I.
But 500 Canadians about.
Yeah.
And until all this fucking shit right now, election wise, tariff wise, and everything settles down, I need to reduce my buying a bit.
I need to reduce my buying as well. That's what I'm telling myself.
And don't forget, people, go back Hellzone. Because the campaign is going to be closing in May.
Yeah, when I went to that con, there was a bunch of indie guys who did Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as like a kind of like a supplement. It wasn't the main source of income, but it was something, a side thing to help with the funding of their books. And I was like, dang, I never seen these. Usually when I come in here and check like Kickstarter or something, it's like, I don't really see anything that interests me. Somehow I always miss ones that do. I guess because there's so many projects on Kickstarter and they're only up for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
So I miss the ones that interest me, I guess.
Sim got his elbow up in the face of Optimus Prime. Oh, dude, I'm a big Transformer fan. It's just right now putting $500 plus shipping type of thing. I don't make enough money right now for that.
Let's see.
You got bills to pay and a loan to pay.
Miss Sugar Chris streams. Well, thank you, Jay Ryan. Stream
Yep.
more. Don't tell me what to do. Jay Ryan says, "Yeah, that was a good post. I was 100% right." Exactly, Jay Ryan. I don't remember if I fully read everything, but what I did read, I completely agreed with on the post. Sal is a smart guy, and I liked his work. I think Sal's still alive. I think he's like 80 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's up there. I would like to have met him. Let's see. Him on YouTube. Nope. J-Ron says he started building a sweet Astro Boy kit that he's been building on his channel. Oh,
He's
cool.
89.
89. Daggone. That's awesome, though, that he's lived that long. Let's see. Saul says, Sim, when you guys doodle and chill, I sometimes get up on Saturday morning. Disrupts my old man routine of early grocery shopping for the weekend, but
Yeah.
I happened to hop in once or twice when I saw it.
Yeah, decided to do them on Saturday morning, for the crew that missed the morning roast and to hang out with the people because, unlike Chris, I do miss you guys.
I don't miss these streams. I miss sleep. I miss sleep. It's so nice to sleep. Sim's got his elbows up in the face of Optimus Prime.
And he goes, I don't have to explain to me. I wouldn't buy any book at that price. But dude, it's 4 or 5 omnibus type of thing. But goddamn, yeah.
Oh.
Like the Rick and Morty one, it's 4 omnibus in a box, and they charge 4 omnibus, and it's $500 US. I'm like, oh fuck, it's $100 a pop, and it's for Rick and Morty stuff. I'm like, I like Rick and Morty, but not that much.
Somebody was smart. Somebody must have knew what was going on.
Well,
I'm looking at that Kickstarter, and on the second row is the Transformers one. And then in the third row under it is Playbot Volume 1 and it's the FW Comics collection. But he's doing a porn Transformer.
wow.
They were like, what? Transformer? Boom. Here's the porn version, everybody. That's some shrewd business work, I guess. Suga hates these streams because I'm always reminding him of other things he would rather be doing. No, that is not true, Mo. Ew, shut up.
Am I the only one here that's a bit excited about the return of Rob Liefeld to Youngblood? Speaking about Rob Liefeld.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't get into Rob Liefeld's work. Every time I read his stuff, I'm not super into it. I was never even a big fan of Wildcats at all. Or was it Youngblood?
Him was Youngblood. Wildcats was Jim Lee. Cyberforce was Marks of History.
Yeah, Cyberforce was awesome.
Cyberforce was my favorite in all the fucking team books. I did like all three of them. I did really, really like Wetworks as well.
Yes, Wetworks was really cool.
Was really good.
What was it? Yeah, Wetworks, Cyberforce, and I liked Stormwatch.
Stormwatch was good too. Yeah.
I remember liking that. But I couldn't get into. I can't get into Liefeld's work. There a while back, I bought.
Like I said, for me, I was really into Savage Dragon. It took me like a little while to start to get into Spawn. Really got into it too.
My brother liked Spawn.
Like the only like out of the original like that came out was maybe Shadowhawk was my least favorite of all.
Mm.
Then after that, Pit came out with Wetworks, and I'm like, holy shit, that's good. Both of them were awesome.
I had what was it? Issue 0 of Pit.
That was the reprint from what was in when Youngblood #3, I think. Yeah,
it's like he's in like
the subway. Yeah,
yeah. I had that, but I didn't have any of the other Pit books. That was the only one.
That's a reprint because the original printing on that was in Youngblood #3.
Well, maybe it was Youngblood #3 then, because I did have.
They did do a little reprint of Pit 0.
Huh. I don't remember. I'd have to look. Let me look what Youngblood #3's cover looks like.
Yeah, I really like Youngblood as the government sponsor with companies and shit like that. I thought was a good twist.
Which one is it? Is it the one with Supreme on the cover?
I think it was the third one. Hold on. Youngblood. Is it 3 or it was 4? Hold on. Pit's first appearance. Hold on.
I remember Pit #1. Okay, maybe it was #1 I had then. With his big goofy face.
But the one in the subway, that was the 0.
Okay, I just remember the subway.
The number 1 is with the bikers.
Yeah, it was a subway. It was like a little kid with a bat or something.
It was Timmy. It was Timmy and the. It was in Youngblood #4.
Oh, okay. Youngblood #4. I just want to know which one it was. Youngblood 4. Let me see.
There's the one with
I had Youngblood #4. Yeah, okay, I had that one. Yeah, in Final Battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had that. So that's where I got it from. Yeah, because I remember the guy with the skull face.
Yeah, I'm a really big Image fan. Like another gift that Nat's getting me. It's on the way. He's getting me Invincible. I had the first big compendium. He's getting me the 2 last ones now for my birthday. I'm spoiled for my birthday.
Let's see. Sugar, don't blame me. Lack sleep on morning race streams. I am. Get a better job. You can do it. A friend and I got a new one. He was earning big bucks, but it cut off years from his life. Well, I'm not earning big bucks.
You could.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. People watching it in the chat. If you're not yet, go sub to my channel. I stream more often than he does.
Yep.
And even me, sometimes I'm not regular because, work gets in the way.
Yep.
Because I had to pick a little side job to pay bills. God damn, it got expensive.
Let's see. Night shift at Dress Barn has been Shay's dream job ever since he first saw Roger Rabbit. Yep. Yep. Sure, Mo. Sure. That's a lie. That's never stopped you before. Oh, man. There we go. I got my graphic novel of the champions. Champions. Such a.
The champion? What the fuck is that?
You don't know the champions?
Nope.
It was a short little run of a comic, like team up of like the Angel, Black Widow, Ghost Rider, and Hercules,
Oh, with Iceman. Okay.
and Iceman. Like an
I was gonna say so. The gay squad with Ghost Rider and Black Widow. Okay.
Hey, Ghost Rider could be gay too. He's flaming.
No, he's not.
He's flaming.
No, he's not.
He's gay.
Don't take your wish for your. Don't take your fantasies for reality.
And Black
Mhm.
Widow is like a Russian super spy. She's probably had to seduce a woman or two.
Yeah, she's probably bi.
That makes her gay. She's gay. Let's see. But yeah, it collects all the champion issues and stuff, I think. No, it doesn't. It doesn't fully. Oh, this is volume 2. No, I don't have volume 1. Dang it, I gotta go get volume 1 so I can get all the champion issues.
I'm surprised. So I guess I'm the only one. Nobody in the chat said anything about it. So I guess I am the only one waiting for the new Youngbloods.
Youngbloods was okay. I liked it more than I did. What was it, Wildcat? Or no, what was it? The other one?
Wildcats was Jim Lee.
Century and stuff.
The what?
Yeah, it was like Century or something.
Youngblood had Rob Liefeld had Brigade, Bloodstrike, Supreme. Century was Marvel.
Oh, okay. I did like Brigade and Bloodstrike. I did enjoy those.
You had Youngblood. That was the first one. You had Prophet. I really like Prophet.
Trying to remember which one. Yeah, Brigade. I enjoyed Brigade. That was the one where they were like, yeah, they could like sustain damage and be brought back and stuff.
No, that was Bloodstrike.
Was it? I thought that was Brigade.
Bloodstrike was the undead. Or they could die and they would bring them back to life.
Oh yeah.
It was like the zombie squad.
Yeah, okay, that's the one I'm thinking of. Bloodstrike, yeah. I thought they were interesting.
Then the team became one person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one person. It was Cabal, whatever his name is, the guy that the leader of the crew,
Yeah.
and he became more like a Deadpool type of character.
Oh.
I like it.
Yeah, I had maybe the first so many issues, like 8 or 9 issues or something. I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
How many? I did have issues of Brigade because I remember like they had like a tie-in where like they were brothers or something.
Yep. Bloodstrike, the guy from Bloodstrike and Battlestone.
Yeah. I had so many of the issues of Brigade and so many issues of Bloodstrike, and I enjoyed those. Oh. Let me think. Don't know. I already read that. I am going to blame it on my lack of sleep on the morning rose. Messed up my sleep schedule.
Meh.
It says he can try on all the dresses he likes. He gets an employee discount. He loves accepting special deliveries from those two Mexican fellas. Oh, Lord. Sugar, not earning big bucks and robbing your health is more reason to get a better job, not less. You got to do better, Sugar Chris. Oh, Lord. Well, I wouldn't be robbing my health if I was getting sleep. Sugar prefers Butch and the Bathhouse Brigade. So it says, Sam, I'm not that big into Image comics. Some of them look kind of odd. I guess it's like Metallica. You have to grow up with it to really get and appreciate it.
Meh.
Perhaps. Because I did kind of grow up with it, so I get that. Yeah. I mean, would I like it now? I think I would still like some of it now
I do.
if I was just introduced to it, like, and didn't
What,
have
what
previous experiences when I was young.
what I didn't like is that they brought back fucking Cyberforce. I was all excited about it, and then it was an entire retcon.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't like that.
I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, I think I would still like Cyberforce. I'd probably still like Bloodstrike. Wetworks I'd still like, because Wetworks was a cool concept. I liked Wetworks. It was interesting.
It was really fucking good.
But yeah, some of that other stuff I wouldn't like. I would say.
I still enjoyed Wildcats. That was pretty good.
I never got into Wildcats. Never could.
Yeah, I like the entire aspect of like the superpowers came from like a hybrid of humans and aliens. It had that they live type of thing in it, like so Earth. Some people could see the aliens. I thought it was cool. But that said,
Ugh.
I'm still to this day a big fan of the Image shit. Right now, one of the ones that I really enjoyed was, and I can't wait to read the rest of the stories. Is Invincible. That was pretty good. But yeah, if it wasn't of Image, the indie comic scene would not be a thing. Like at all. Before Image, it was just the big two. The big guys, that's it. The big two, because back then Dark Horse was considered.
Oh God. Oh, I'm tired.
What time to go to bed?
Yes, I'm probably going to go back to bed. Then I got to get up at 10, and I got to go into work and do a few things. Then I come home. Then in the morning, I got to go do some stuff with Luke and them. Then come back. Then do a stream. Then go play some Magic. Then come home. And then I go to bed again.
So it's not the streaming that got in your way of your sleep schedule. It's the gaming.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not. I only play Magic outside of my sleep schedule maybe once a week. Go put a down payment on a muskrat first. What does that even mean? Oh gosh. Yeah, I need to get to bed. I'm tired. And yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a stream tomorrow.
What time tomorrow?
11. Gotta have Marinus on and talk about his book and all. And yeah, so I gotta get off here and get some nap in. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Later. Okay, we love you. Bye-bye.
Later.